Hi! Oh, today we're going to do that sad story about the little girl that liked to pull pranks by calling the fire department. And so we're going to draw a little girl and a fireman today. So we'll split the board like we do each time. Okay. And we'll put the little girl on this side. We'll put the fireman over here. So let's see. Let's draw the little girl first. And remember how we do this? We start with the word boy with the fancy Y. Okay? And then we connect the tail to the bottom of the B. And we connect the top of the Y to the top of the B. And then we go to the back part of the Y and go up even higher and come down to the top of the B again. And since we're going to have a little girl, we're going to give her a pretty ponytail. Ooh, yeah. There. Now she looks like a little girl. We'll give her the collar of her shirt. And some arms. You have to be getting pretty good at drawing these now. Okay, we'll put some hands on here, some fingers. And then, remember how we come down and do almost a full rectangle. Put some shoes on her. And give her a belt. And I think our little girl is going to be wearing pants today. Okay, she needs a nose. There we go. And I'll leave her eyes until we get done, okay, to decide where she is looking and what kind of a face she has. So let's go over here and draw the fireman. Well, let's see, let's move this over just a little bit. How about this? How about that? There we go. Now you're right in front. Okay, so we will start out. We'll make him a little bit bigger because he's a grown man. So we'll start out like that, a line with a great big U at the top. And this is going to be his head. So we're going to cover up part of his head with his cap. So we're going to put a cap up here and make it rounded. So we'll have to get rid of that part of his head because we can't see that part. And we'll put a badge up here that says MFD, McKeesport Fire Department. Okay, and then we have to put down the shield that comes down on each side to protect their eyes so that they don't that the smoke and stuff doesn't get in their eyes and burn them. So we'll put his eyes in right now, right there, and then we'll put the little shield that protects his face because he's wearing his shield down. And we'll give him his nose right there. It also keeps the smoke, I bet, out of his nose a little bit. All right, then from here we'll come down and make his body. And give him some shoes, just like we did for our little girl. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with his hands. I'm going to put his arm right here with his hand underneath there, okay? But then over here, I'm going to put this hand out like that, okay? Because he's going to be carrying his hatchet because he thought there was a fire, and so he come very prepared to break into the house. So we'll put a hatchet right here in his hand. Okay, there's the handle, all right. And then we will oops, that is not quite the way I want that. Okay. There we go. There, that looks a little bit more like a hatchet, doesn't it? Okay, now we have to give him his stripe that goes across his body. Okay, and when you get your colors, you can color that in. Okay, and he needs some stripes on his arms. These are those yellow stripes so that you know that he's a policeman and you can see him because they glow in the dark. Okay, we will even give him the bottom of his coat right here and let him have some pants. Let's put some stripes on those pants too. Okay, and we'll give him some buttons on his coat or snaps. There. All right, I think we have a fireman, okay? But our fireman is not very happy because that little girl was pulling an awful trick and wasting the fireman's time. So he's not going to be happy. His eyebrows are going to go in. And of course, he's going to be looking at that little girl. And since he is not happy, his mouth is going to have a frown on it. Let's see, can we make it go up underneath his shield right there? You bet. There. Does he look angry? Ooh, he does look angry at that little girl. I think he's just told her that she shouldn't be calling. But you know what? The little girl was having fun because she thought she was getting away with something, and she got to get all the people's attention. So she's going to have a sideways little smirk on her face. And she's going to have her eyebrows going up, and she's going to be looking back at him because he's behind her, and so she's going to be looking back at him thinking she got away with something. There's our policeman and our little girl, who wasn't being very respectful of the policeman, was she? Okay. See you next time.